Shut up and sit down.
I've finished laying the fiberglass up now on the centre console, and I've just put the very first coat of very rough filler, but the filler I've used is the filler you use for repairing plastic bumpers, so it's got some flex in it. So that's just going to dry now for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then I'm going to start building up with some more filler to get the shape. I know I'm on a 20-mile-an-hour road, but this is just stupid. Do the speed limit, please. We're doing 16 miles an hour. No need for it. If you're going to do 20, do 20. Do the speed limits, please, people. The car that's holding us up, there's absolutely nobody in front of him. Welsh Assembly, get rid of the 20-mile-an-hour speed limits. You're causing chaos. Oh, hello and welcome to a North Wales side-by-side video. Tonight's video is not about what I'm doing here, which is my centre console for the MR2. It's a cautionary story of something that happened today, and it happened to my friend's daughter. Now, my friend's daughter has just qualified to become a vet. She's been training for 5 years, and she finally qualified in the practice that she was working in to become a vet. She's been there since she was about 15 as a veterinary assistant, because she absolutely loves animals. Anyhow, 9 months ago she passed her driving test and she was over the moon. She'd now got her independence. Her mum wasn't having to take her to work every day, and she could get herself to work and get about and go out with her friends. But today she actually went out on a call. They'd had a call to a farm where there was a sheep struggling to give birth to a lamb. So her and one of the other vets went out to this farm, and the other vet doesn't drive. Then he's normally just a practice vet. So my friend's daughter said, well, we'll go in my car, because her insurance covers her for business use. So she gets in the car and they're on their way, and they get onto the motorway. There's nothing strange in getting onto a motorway. We all do it day in, day out, and motorways are 70 miles an hour. So let me set the scene. Let me get some props. That's the motorway slip road. There's the motorway. That piece of wood is the motorway. Piece of sandpaper is the slip road. About half a mile from this slip road, I'm going to put that piece of sandpaper. That's a gantry over the motorway. And half a mile that way from the slip road is another gantry. So we'll use a file. So she drives down the slip road, joins the motorway, assumes it's 70 miles an hour, which it is, and proceeds down the motorway, where on that overhead gantry it says temporary 50 miles an hour emissions control. That's the first gantry she sees. So she slows down from doing 70 to doing 50. Little does she know, that gantry there, which is half a mile from the slip road that way, also says 50 miles an hour emissions control. So she's joined a 70 miles an hour motorway with a 50 mile an hour speed limit that she doesn't know about till she gets to here. So she didn't know about this 50 mile an hour from there to there. So they go off, they get to the farm, they do their job, and as she always does when she's been out on a call, first thing she does, she gets her phone, checks to see if she's got any missed calls, and she's got an email off the insurance company. Because she's a new driver, she's only been driving for a couple of months, she has got a black box in her car. Now that black box has taken data, and because she was doing 70 in a 50, they've terminated her car insurance there and then. So she's now sat, having finished the job she was doing, having driven the car there, she's sat there with no car insurance because her insurance company have cancelled it. Poor girl's now absolutely panic stricken. She doesn't know what to do, so she rings her mum, and her mum says to her, "Look, leave it with me, I'll find out what's going on." So her mum spoke to the insurance, and the insurance company said she'd been speeding. She'd been doing 70 in a 50 zone, and they've cancelled the insurance because she was caught speeding. Now I didn't realise that the insurance companies monitor these black boxes 24/7. I only thought they used the data if there'd been an accident. I didn't realise they could actually terminate somebody's insurance without telling them first. But apparently their get out clause is, we have told you, we've sent you an email, but they haven't given her a chance to tell them what went on, because she wasn't aware the motorway was a 50 zone until she got to the next gantry. But the insurance company don't see it that way. She's been caught speeding, they've terminated her insurance. So her mum asked if they'd reinstate the insurance, and they said no, it's in the terms and conditions of the black box what they can terminate the insurance for, and apparently 10 miles an hour over a speed limit is instant termination of your policy. So a mum had to then get onto the phone, get onto different insurance companies to find her a daughter another insurance policy so she could carry on with her day's work. Now luckily for the young girl, mum's managed to find another insurance policy for her without a black box. But the insurance she's found for her now is actually cheaper than the insurance company that said, by having this black box we can give you cheaper insurance. So they've actually done her a favour. They've actually found a better insurance for her at a cheaper price. And the other insurance company were told about the incident, and they've said, yeah, we've heard about that before with that particular insurance company. They do it all the time, and we've always got people ringing us up and saying, my son, my daughter's had their insurance cancelled, they've been caught out doing something that was in the terms and the conditions on the black box. So, some of the rules and the regulations on some of these black boxes are very draconian. So, if you've got a child who's starting to drive, the best thing you can do is find an insurance company that don't insist on a black box, because you'll end up in a situation like my friend's daughter was in, having the insurance cancelled from underneath you without even knowing. And that could be even more devastating if you're in an accident, you're stopped by the police, and unbeknown to you, you're driving with no insurance for no fault of your own, because of the rules that the insurance company have put in place. I thought I'd just share that story. I only found out about it tonight when I was talking to her mum, because her mum's fuming, absolutely fuming, that her daughter had the insurance cancelled on her car while she was out in the car. Unbeknown to her, they cancelled the policy about 10 minutes after the incident happened, and she was still on the road then, she was still driving to the job. So technically she's driven her car with no insurance, and the insurance company haven't even had the decency to ring her up and tell her what they were going to do. It's wrong on every single count. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you and tell you what happened to my friend. It's crazy. The world's going mad. I really feel sorry for the kids these days who are just getting on the road. They don't need crap like this. Anyhow, thank you for taking the time to watch the video. And if you've got kids of your own, just beware. Black boxes, not a good idea. So once again, thanks for listening to the video. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing. And please click like. Helps the channel a lot.
Shut up and sit down.